Hello, here we have 5.5B, day 2 of solving multi-step inequalities. Here's our list of steps. First, we're going to start with distributive property, look for parentheses. 2, we're going to combine like terms by staying on one side, do this what the signs say. 3, we're going to move all the variable terms to one side, and then 4, immediately we're going to move all the constants to the next side, next step. Lastly, we're going to do any multiplication or division. If we multiply or divide by a negative number, we have to flip that sign. Alright, let's start. First off, any distributive property. There's no parentheses, no distributive. Then let's look at one side at a time. This side, is there any combining like terms? Nope. Negative 6x minus 10. This side? Nope. 2x plus 6. No like terms. Next step, letters to one side. I like to go from right to left. So minus 2x and minus 2x gets us negative 8x. Minus 10 is less than 6. Then we're going to move our constant to the other side. So add 10 and add 10 to get negative 8x less than 16. Lastly, I'm going to divide by everything that's not x to get x. I'm going to flip my sign to greater than negative 2. So x is greater than negative 2. Flip the sign because we divided by negative. Next one, distributive property. Look, there's no parentheses. So my first step is going to be combine like terms. I'm going to start here on the left. 13 minus 8 plus 6. See, 13 minus 8 would be 5, plus 6 is 11. So 11, cross them off. And then I have plus 2b. Then my sign, greater than. On this side I have negative 2 minus 5 to get negative 7. And minus 3v plus 2v to get minus 1v. Then I want to put my like terms together. Like terms together. So left side there's no like terms, right side no like terms. So I'm going to go to step 3 where I'm going to move my variables to one side. So plus 1v and plus 1v. I like to go from right to left, so this is how I do it. I make these make 0. And so what I do to one side, I do the other. So this is going to make 11 plus 3v is greater than negative 7. And then I'm going to move my constants to the opposite side. So to get rid of 11, I'm going to do minus 11 to make it 0. And minus 11 to keep it balanced. So now I have 3v is greater than negative 18. And lastly, I'm going to divide by everything that's not v, which is a positive 3. So it stays v, it stays greater than, and I'm going to have negative 6 as my answer. Alright, next. Distributive property. Yes, this time I have a distributive property. Here's my distributive property. Here's my number. So 3 times p is 3p. 3 times negative 9 is 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Bring down that minus 5p to go with it. Bring down my greater than symbol. The other side just stays the same. Minus 3p minus 6. Then I want to combine like terms. I have 3p minus 5p to get negative 2p. Bring down that minus 9. And this side stays the same. Next, letters to one side. I'm going to add 3p and add 3p to get 1p minus 9 is greater than negative 6. And then I'm going to add 9 and add 9 to get 1p is greater than 3. And you know what? 1p is the same thing as p, so I'm going to just square that off and say p is greater than 3. No dividing to end it. Last one. Go through the same step. Distributive property. Here's parentheses on the side. Take that negative 5 times n to get negative 5n. Negative 5 times negative 1 to get plus 6. And then bring down that plus 1. Bring down my greater than or equal sign. Here's another distributive property. Negative 7 times positive 5 is negative 35. Oh, I miswrote that. Sorry. Negative 35n. And then negative 7 times negative 6 is plus 42. And then I'm going to bring down that minus 6n. Then I want to combine like terms. Here I have negative 5n, and then plus 6 plus 1 to get plus 7. On this side I have negative 35n minus 6n more to get negative 41n. I'm going to bring down that plus 42. Then I'm going to move my letters to one side. So I'm going to add 41n and add 41n 36n, bring down that 7, greater than or equal to 42. Oh, man, I miswrote this. Let's go back in. Let's correct this. I didn't mean to write 6. That was bad. I want to write 5. So 5 plus 1 makes 6. 6. 36n plus 6. I'm going to do minus 6 now. I apologize. 36n is greater than or equal to 42 minus 6 is 36. And lastly, I'm going to divide by 36 on both sides. It's going to be n is greater than or equal to 1. That's my final answer. Sorry about that mistake, guys. Glad we had a chance to catch it. Their homework's going to be a worksheet. Here's what it looks like. 6 questions, 6 more questions. Answers are posted. Thank you.